Hey, my name is Aries, and I'm on a journey to get fit-ish. Today, I want to talk to you about the Lumen and my initial thoughts on it so far. It's been about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks of me using it, and I'm just going to tell you what I think about it so far. Okay, so initially when I first opened up the Lumen, it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's sleek, it's wonderful. It's got this really nice magnetic cover over the mouthpiece. It's very simple. There's one button. It just feels really nice. So you can tell it's made well. It's a bit finicky once you actually start using it to actually do your breathings. So I haven't done my morning breathing yet today, so I'm going to do that with you. So you have to have the Lumen app on your phone, and you open the Lumen app, and it will automatically prompt you to do your morning reading right away. So let's check in, do my measure. So I measure, and then it gives you options to say what type. So whether it's morning, pre-meal, post-workout, after fasting, and then there's tons of other options that you can click in a more in-depth screen. But so right now it's just asking me to turn on the Lumen, and it's just one single press, the light comes on, and it connects up. I've been using it for a week now, and I'm still at 100% battery. All right, so it's going to say, let's go. And then it's actually going to talk me through what to do. But it's really, it's simple, but it can be finicky. So it's going to get me to inhale for 4 seconds through the device. Then I have to hold my breath for 10 seconds. And then I have to exhale through the device. And there's a timer. So I'll try and I'll try and do this all so that you can see what's happening, but bear with me. Okay, so let's go. And now it analyzes. So sometimes it can make you do it 1 or 2, 3 times. All right, so my score today and basically all days that I've been using this device is 3, which means I am burning both fat and carbs. The very first 2 days that I ever did this, it told me I was a 2, and I think it was just because it hadn't fully gotten my baseline yet. So I think it takes a bit to adjust to just how much CO2 is in your breath to begin with. Because that's what it's doing. It's testing how much CO2 is in your breath, and that tells you what you're burning for fuel. So personally, I think getting a 3 every day has been really good. There is one day where I got a 4, and I know exactly why. What I had for meals throughout the day at work didn't quite time me over, and when I got back to my main office, I had to wait around for a bit, and I decided to order some food because I was still hungry, and I didn't want to go to bed that way because then I would wake up ravenous the next day, and then I would probably just binge all day. So I ordered some mac and cheese. It was late at night, and the next morning I ended up getting a 4, which means I'm burning mostly carbs. So I think it was pretty accurate on that aspect. Now, I'm happy with a 3 and a 4 because I am not doing what they're telling me to do food-wise. And that's what I would like to talk about most, is I didn't realize that this was a way to get people to basically eat keto. And I'm not against keto. I've done it before in the past. It worked for me. but also I don't want to do it again. I don't want to be super restrictive. I don't want to have to plan out every meal ahead of time. It worked and it was drastic, but I don't think it's sustainable long term. And I want to do what's sustainable long term. So these are my past 2 days, both in a green. And then it's going to calculate through and tell me what I'm supposed to eat. What it's going to tell me is that I should probably aim towards 45 grams of carbs, which on a keto diet, you're aiming for 50 grams of carbs. My fat, they want me to eat 120 grams, and my protein, they want 136. This has basically been what my goals have been the whole time I've been using the app. There's been a couple days where my carbs went up as high as 75, which isn't high at all. So it's definitely something that wants you to lean towards a low carb lifestyle. I don't think the fat is quite as high as a keto diet, but definitely cutting your carbs way down. Now, it does offer some really cool meals that fit that lifestyle, and they kind of do like a ranking system of like, one serving of carbs is in this, or 2 servings. So it's easy to pull out the recipes that like would fit what they're telling you to eat. But I'm hesitant to go back to a keto lifestyle. On the other hand, I do, like I spent some time looking at some old pictures of previous weight losses and just seeing how quickly it all melted away while doing keto. It does make it a little intriguing, but again, it's not sustainable, so I don't think it's something I want to do at this point. So if you're in the keto lifestyle, or if you're looking to get into the keto lifestyle, I think the Lumen is an excellent way to help guide you towards that. I do really enjoy looking at my stats in the morning to see, make sure I'm at that 3 mark, and then knowing that if I've done something wrong, I'm going to go above that. Is it realistic to think I'm going to get 2s and 1s without doing low carb? Probably not. But I have been considering doing 1 keto meal a day and then having 1 normal meal a day, so that I am reducing my carbs, but I'm not going so extreme as to completely cutting them out, because again, it's not going to be sustainable or enjoyable really, because eventually if I keep framing my mind frame around restriction and what I can't have, then I'm going to always resent that. So I want to think about all things I can have, like all of the really good meals that were amazing on keto that I do miss. I want to think about adding those back into my routine and my lifestyle. So this is a really, roundabout way of saying if you're doing keto or low carb, this is an amazing tool. I think it's really neat to be able to see the numbers and see the stats. And if you want a breakdown of what kind of macronutrients you should be eating, then it's a great way of doing that. You can track all of your foods in the app itself, and it does give you the option of just tracking your carbs, so that if it's too much to track everything, you can just track your carbs for the day. But for me, I hate breaking food down into those macronutrients. I hate breaking food down into breaking it down at all. I did try and track a couple days, and it just gets super frustrating because they'll have similarities on what I'm eating, but not the actual meal. So then in order to get the actual meal, if I want to be accurate about things, then I have to go in and add everything in, each ingredient at a time, and build my own meal, which is possible. But I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It makes me so frustrated. It makes me question everything that goes into a meal, and what I previously knew and enjoyed as a healthy meal now just becomes numbers and ingredients, and it's yeah, it doesn't work for me. So I'm going to continue using the Lumen for a while and see how it does. See what I can get out of adding in a little bit more keto into my lifestyle, but reducing carbs, but still not reducing them fully. And just keep going with the numbers and seeing if it helps. I do enjoy data. So if you are at all interested in the Lumen device for your own weight loss journeys and you think it might help you, I do have a code below, and if you put in code ARIES at checkout, it'll get you $50 off your device, which is pretty awesome. So once again, code is below, and use code ARIES, and that'll get you $50 off of your own Lumen. Again, I think it's a pretty cool device, especially if you're in the keto lifestyle or want to go low carb. So thanks for checking out this video. And as always, thank you for supporting me on my journey. And I will talk to you all again soon. Have a great week. Bye.